Chapter 61 Stallion vs. Wild. Whiteness. That's all I could see when I opened my eyes. I could still feel Peter crushed against my body. That is the good news. The bad news, I don't know how far down we are. I began to try to move, but found that next to impossible. Snow was pushed down, holding us in place. Peter began to move. What the? Oh my god! He began to dash around, but careful when he knows he couldn't move. Then said in a calm voice, "Lance, please don't tell me we're under a pile of snow." I chuckled. We're under a pile of snow. Oh. He then began to scream. I pressed his hard till he shut up. Be quiet! Damn, you can be such a bitch. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I sighed. Just help me dig. 2 hours digging later. After 3 hours digging, we finally had a small den dug out. It was large enough for us to sit up. Peter at one side and me at the other. There was about a foot or so between us. Peter crossed his hoof. This sucks. I glared. Oh, this sucks? You know what really sucks? Me missing the birth of my foal. I want to be there to see it. Me too. You just want to see twice marehood. Maybe. I crowed angrily. Suddenly something snapped in my mind. Peter shifted uneasily. You okay there, Lance? I looked at him, and a crazy smile flared across my face. I'm just proud of my good friend Peter. Oh my god. Is Lance going crazy? Insane? Oh no, he is. The stress is too much for him. Peter looked at Lance, who was smiling at him crazily. Lance, you okay there, buddy? Lance cocked his head. His crazy smile never left his face. I already told you, I am perfect. Peter felt sweat forming on his face. That's good. Lance began to move closer to Peter. Hey, Peter, you know what? Peter began to back away from Lance, but his back hit the wall of snow. What is it? Lance moved closer and closer. I love. Peter began to feel very nervous. Lance stopped inches from Peter's face. Pie. He stunned the pie into Peter's face. Peter began to whip his face. Where did he get that pie? Lance fell back laughing like a madman. He suddenly stopped and smiled at Peter. Peter began to panic and began to claw the snow above him. Lance grabbed him by the collar of his jacket and put him down. When Peter was face to face with Lance, Lance thumped his heel into Peter's groin. Payback, my great friend Peter. Isn't the pain sweet? Peter gasped and began to claw the snow again. Suddenly, light filled the hole as he burst to the surface. Peter jumped up and began to try and pull himself out the hole, but Lance grabbed his back and pulled him back in. You're not going anywhere, my friend. We still haven't played cupcakes. Peter screamed slightly, but cut himself. What? Lance cocked his head. The crazy smile spread across his face. I'm just going to repeat the prank you played on me a week ago. Oh, what fun this will be. I'll get the knife. Peter panicked, kicked Lance away from himself and jumped up and pulled himself out of the hole. He began to cycle away but collapsed. Lance soon pulled himself out of the hole and began to spin around in the snow. This is the life. Peter looked at Lance with worry. What's wrong with him? Peter then looked around and noticed that he couldn't see anything that counted as a landmark. To keep things short, they're lost. Peter hung his head inside. Lance, I think we're lost. He was interrupted by Lance running past him, wearing nothing but his goggles. Whoa! I never knew life could be so stress-free! Lance then jumped to a pile of snow and began to create a snow angel type thing. Peter bit his lower lip. What was he going to do with him? He walked over to Lance and did the only thing sensible. He stumped his hoof into Lance's head. Lance spun around and shook his head. Wow, what happened? He looked down at himself. Where's my clothes? I looked down at myself. Where's my clothes? What the hell just happened? Lance, you kind of went crazy for a few minutes. It wasn't pretty. I faced and looked around for my clothes. When I saw them, I quickly put them on. Fuck! It's cold out here! Duh, asshole! It's below freezing! I pulled my face cover back up and looked at Peter, who still looked worried. Sorry about that, Peter. Kinda lost it, I guess. I rubbed the back of my head and chuckled. Peter coped. Let's never speak of this again. Agreed? I nodded. Agreed. Lance, you're full. Miles wanted. Come on, Peter. My kid's being born. I will not miss this. I turned the clouds off in the direction that I thought the resort was in. Wrong way, Lance. Peter says he began heading in the opposite direction. I stopped to hit my face with my hoof. Not a face hoof, but a full-on hit. I turned and galloped after him. Once I caught up, he began to gallop also. We ran through the forest and Peter just dropped. I'm so thirsty. I stopped and walked over. Do you have a cup? He nodded and pulled one out of his saddlebag. Here you go. I grabbed it and walked off. Once I filled it, I brought it back to him and gave it to him. He took the cup. Wow, this is kind of warm. He took a sip and smacked his lips. Tastes kind of salty. The snow must have different taste than the kind on Earth. That's why ships like rubber hose together. Yeah, it's the snow. Peter then gulped down the rest and stood. Now I gotta take a piss. How about you? I shook my head. I just went. I shrugged and walked behind a tree. That was fucked up. Peter walked back and rubbed his stomach. Now I'm hungry. And freezing. I rolled my eyes. Stop being a drama queen. Let's get going. I began walking the direction we had been heading, but Peter looked confused. You okay, Peter? He looked at me and looked confused for a second. What? Oh yeah, I'm coming. He then trotted towards me and we continued a long trip back. After a while, I noticed that Peter was having a hard time keeping up and began to slowly fall behind. He kept stumbling as he walked. I was shivering violently. I fell back and walked alongside him. You hang in there, Peter? He looked at me with unfocused eyes. Yeah, man. Not that I was walking, I noticed that some of Peter's skin was turning slightly blue and puffy. Not a good sign. I finally stopped to sit down. Damn, I'm freaking tired. Peter's stomach almost collapsed. I know what you mean. I looked at him and noticed he wasn't looking so good. Peter, are you sure you're okay? He sighed and looked at me. I told you, I'm fine. How much? I sighed. Come on, let's get moving. Both stood and proceeded on the trip. Meanwhile, back at the sea resort. Oh my god! What do we do? Peter yelled as he paced back and forth outside Lance's toys room. She was inside, right at that moment, giving birth to their kid. Look around at all the guys, all as freaked out as he is. Other girls in the room, covered in twilight. The doctor still hadn't arrived. The last scream came from inside. Could one of you out there please bring us another towel? Finished yelled from inside. The towel hit David in the face and they all looked at him. No, I'm not going in there. Greg lifted up a hammer. Wanna play Nutcracker? David began to back up. Okay, I'm going. He turned and opened the door. Upon entering, he saw Twyla in the bed holding a pillow over her face. Finished up and pushing him over. Hurry, we don't have a day. Dave ran over to her and gave her the towel. When he turned to leave, he accidentally looked at Twyla and saw her mirror hood and... Let's just say the baby was coming. David's head began to spin. Oh my god, it's poking out! His eyes rolled up into the back of his head, and he fell on the floor, unconscious. Mom just looked at him inside. Guys can't handle the real stuff. She then went back to covering Twilight. Back to Lance and Peter. An hour later. I can't do this, Peter says he turned away. I sighed. Peter, you have to. I went back. Okay, then you do it. I pulled my cover place down. Fine, I will. But you get none of it. I lifted up the large grub and forced it to my mouth. While I bit down, the worst possible taste filled my mouth, causing me to gag. That's just sick. Peter looked sick. That's why I didn't eat it. I choked it down. Yeah, well, I'll live longer now. At least I ate a little. Peter rolled his eyes and stood, only to fall back down. Whoa. I stood and walked over to him. Okay, now I know something is wrong. He whipped me off. I'm fine. I pointed to his feet and began walking. Come on then. Back at the ski resort. No, I'm not going in there. You can't make me. Just screamed as he backed away from the others. Frederick declared, yes, you are. They need more water. None of us are going in there. John Gordon screamed out, never! He jumped into the air and flew through a window, as in right through the glass. Seth sighed. Well, that just leaves Zoro. Zoro looked like he wanted to cry. He'll do a fist. He grabbed the bucket and opened the door. The second it was open, twice screamed in pain. Zoro dropped the bucket and fell over. Seth shook his head. Who's next? Shadow flew through the air, mumbled to himself. No, am I going in there? He flew for a few minutes. He saw a pony below him. At first he didn't pay attention to it, but he saw that the pony had some other pony on their back. Shadow looked at the pony and sighed. Might as well check this out. Back to Lance and Peter. Come on, Lance. Push yourself. You're going to miss it. I felt tired and weak, but something kept me from collapsing. I started to see my foal be born. Peter was breathing heavily and was stripping off his clothes. You know what? We should get a boat and just fly. Peter has gone crazy. Oh no. Lance, I think Peter has hypothermia. I ran over to Peter and grabbed him. Get a hold of yourself. He looked at me with unfocused eyes, with a hint of fear. Who are you? Get away from me. He then began to struggle to break free of my grasp. What did I do? I got this. My hoof came up and stumbled Pierce's head, knocking him out. Wow, that wasn't effective, but uncalled for. A silent pulled Pierce's unconscious body onto my back and continued my way to the resort. 34 minutes later, I stumbled towards the resort. I could see it in the distance. So close. My vision began to blur, but I kept pushing myself. I couldn't give up now. Come on, Lance. Fight it. You can do this. I took one last step and stopped. The pain in my legs were intense. They felt frozen and solid. I can't. Hey, you two okay? Some point from above it. I looked at my own scream of delight. Shadow Breeze! Thank God! He lay a few feet from me and looked at me weirdly. Lance? Holy shit, man, where have you been? Are you alright? I shook my head and instantly regretted it. A wave of nausea washed over me and I collapsed. Lance! I heard Shadow scream, but he sounded far away, distant. The last thing I saw was him was Shadow picking up Peter. 2 hours. I woke to a strange feeling. Warmth. I opened my eyes and blinked. I slowly sat up and glanced around. I was in the lobby of the ski resort. A heavy blanket was draped over me. How did I get here? Shadow Breeze brought you here, remember? Oh yeah. I put the blanket over me and sat up all the way. I instantly missed his warmth as I stood up slowly. I stretched out my legs and wings. The sound of popping filled the room. I sighed in relief and stood up straight. After a few seconds, I heard the sounds of hoof on wood. I turned to see Applejack walking into the room. When she saw me, she smiled. Well, look at he's awake. Come on, Lance, there's somebody who wants to see you. I smiled and began to follow her. She led me down the hall to mine and Twilight's room. She stopped outside of it and smiled. I'll give y'all some privacy. I smiled. Thank you, Applejack. She smiled back. You're welcome. I walked into the room and smiled at what I saw. Twilight was in her bed. Her mane was a mess, and she was holding something in a blanket. She looked at me and smiled. Lance, come here. I felt a tear in my eyes and made my way to her. When I was next to her, I looked down at the bone she held in her forelegs. She put the cover off to reveal the face of her foal. The foal was the same shade of purple as Twilight, but it had my red strips and snout. Its mane was black and dark blue. Twilight smiled and moved my face closer. He has your eyes, but they're purple, not red. I dropped my tears. It's a boy? Twilight nods on my cheek. Yep. I smiled. Is it an earth pony? She smiled. I think you like this. It's a Pegasus. I put a hoof over her and put it on me. He's beautiful. Gene, he knows my neck. He looks just like his daddy. I let tears fall towards the tear. Joy. I rubbed my hooves on Twilight and embraced her. I love you, Twilight. I love you too, Lance. I pulled back and nuzzled her nose with mine and put my forehead to hers. We're parents. She smiled brightly. I know. I climbed the bed, snuggled up to her, and looked at her full. A smile on my face. What are we going to name him? She shrugged. I don't know. I can't think of a name. I smiled. I think I know one. How about Spark? Twilight nodded. I think it fits him. I nuzzled her cheek and rested my head on her head. Aw, he's so cute. He looks badass. For once, I agree with you, Break.